Hello, this is Dr. Kondikonda Reddy. I would like to explain you once again the viewpoint of mechanics of solids lab. Just see all the sheds, WMP lab, heat transfer lab, and IC engines lab. Likewise, the other side we are having machine tools, then followed by mechanics of solids lab, and there is a FMHM lab. Just see the viewpoint of mechanics of solids lab. So it is also called strength of materials lab, and the students from civil engineering, they are doing the lab here. Just see the viewpoint, how it is looking. The entrance we are looking after, and see how Rangoli is performed, and the doorsteps of our MOS lab by our employees. Just see the plantations. See this mechanics of solids lab, and the room number is 6002. Just see, we are welcoming every individual, the students particularly, our colleagues. In the notice board, we are displaying the information about the students, about their marks, lab instructions, timetables. Likewise, it is once again I am disclosing it 6002, and we are also displaying the one notice board: switch off tube lights and fans when you are leaving the lab. Just see the equipment they are having. See, this is static testing machine. It is actually meant for R&D, research and development. Static testing machine. Generally, we are not performing any experiments for individual students on this. Then we are also having spring test. We are conducting the test on spring. Particularly, it is meant for tension spring. So we can find modulus of rigidity of the shaft as we are applying the load here, the displacement we are getting, and the just see the load we are providing, the displacement we are getting. Then we can calculate by using the these values, whatever the values we are getting, different loads and different displacements. These are the specifications of spring testing machine. Then we are also having torsion testing machine. See all of you how it is looking like. We are torsion. Here also we are finding the modulus of rigidity of the shaft, specified shafts. Just see the displacement torque we are getting from this. As we are twisting here, we are providing small shaft here. This is the motor equipment, how it is twisting. Just see, it is a bed. See the controls of it is like this, and its specifications you can observe it. And then we are having impact testing machine. We can provide on the same machine both Iiyr impact as well as sharp impact test. So when the pendulum is making the degrees of 141, it is said to be sharp impact test. We are going to have more load on the specimen, so it is the attachment for sharp test. Likewise, when we are making the pendulum 90 degrees, it is called Iiyr test. Just see the specifications of all these tests. So it is said to be the speed of the pendulum when it is Iiyr test is given. For sharp test we are getting the effective weight of the pendulum when it is there Iiyr test 90 degrees of the pendulum, 141 degrees of the pendulum, and then one more striking energy for Iiyr test approximately 168 joules, sharp test around 300 joules, and goddess Durga Mata. We are perform the puja every Friday. We are offering coconut to the God. Being today is a Friday, we are offered. Then we are having one more test, Brinell hardness test. See the specifications of Brinell hardness test. It is the equipment where we can find hardness of the machine. So generally we are doing some kind of soft material here, mild steel, aluminum likewise. Here just see Rockwell hardness test. The specifications of Rockwell hardness test, we are having 3 scales. So it is the Rockwell hardness tester. So we are doing this test for very hard material like tool steels likewise. Then we are having simply supported beam. When we are applying the load, we are finding the deflection at the center of the beam. Then we can find, depending upon the requirement, we can find Young's modulus of the material of the beam likewise. Yes, see. And this is a room meant for stop member, as well as one more R&D equipment will be there. And here staff room provided for 1 or 2 faculty members, and having the cupboards to provide all the materials of the lab. Then we are having board. It is used for the purpose of students for different applications when you are explaining to the students. What we would like to explain in the lab, we can explain here on the board. Then we are having cantilever beam. It is like a simply supported beam, same kind of experiment. But only thing is the displacement that is varying for different materials, not different materials, because it is the displacement is different for this as compared to simply supported. Then cooler, which is meant for the staff members which they are residing here, particularly during summer. Then we are also having one more equipment which is meant for strength of materials lab for civil engineering students. There is an electrical resistance strain gauge that is kept inside. When the experiment is there, we are offering for the students, we are providing on the table and we are showing that values. Then we are having compression test. So we are provided here, and the entire thing is called compression testing machine. It is meant for 0 to 200 tons. So on different scales, 0 to 50, 0 to 100, as well as 0 to 200 likewise. Whichever we want, we can use it. Likewise, we are also having tensile test. See the tensile test. It is also used for very specified materials of specified length, specified dimensions. And the cupboard, which is used for material, which is used for the lab purpose. And this is the UTM, Universal Testing Machine. We were procured during TechU program. See it. Different materials, tensile test we can conduct here. Compression test we will conduct. Even bending also we can conduct on this test. These are all controls of this one. It is working on hydraulically. And the system which is used for this lab purpose, and it is also having printer. And these are also having some kind of simply supported beam as well as cantilever equipment, which extra we are using for strength of materials lab. And we are having one more color printer here, and the phone which are used for intercom purpose, calling the colleagues or speaking with the colleagues in the college. We are having the number of here, we are having the number of 402. Then these are the models which are we are displaying with the students of first year engineering drawing equipments like this. Then these are the tables, different tables. These are the things you can see when we are visiting our lab. This is a viewpoint when you are seeing from outside to outside from inside the lab. These are the door. These are the viewpoint when you are seeing from inside. Thank you. Thank you all of you.